Hello, my fellow soldiers delivering liberty. This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Helldivers 2. Guys, it's been one hell of a week, but we'll have more talk about that after we completed the objective of today. We, on my channel at least, or in my personal progression that I want to make, was taking a look at every mission that Helldivers had to offer and at what level you could start doing those missions. I cannot find a new mission, guys. So that only leaves the side objectives that we have in the game. And that is exactly what we are going to do for the next couple of episodes. Now, these episodes probably will be a little bit shorter. But if we look... Alright, new major order. Super colonies that we created ourselves have basically expanded a little bit. So they took over the Orion sector. They are now 2 systems away as the bots from Super Earth, so we are gonna need to push them back, and that means liberate 4 planets. 3 of the planets we can find here, Heath, and then Angels, Venture, and Veld, and then the 4th planet is Akamar, and we can find this one over here. We do have a defense mission here on Pandium as well, but I do not believe Pandium, if we fail this defense, is gonna stop us from being able to go to Akamar, because, well, right now no link between these two and no link between these two. Like, this is a completely uncontrolled system, but still we're fighting on 2 fronts. So it's kind of strange in my personal opinion. But so yeah, what I want to talk about, guys, is basically the side objectives. Like, if you go to a planet, let's for instance, we are here still at Angel, and we would go to, let's say, Trivial, right? We can only find one objective on the map. And that one objective is the actual mission. There are no side objectives on the maps. So when are you going to be able to start seeing these side objectives? Well, that is starting from Medium. From Medium, you get operations with 2 different missions. And it also means that if we would look at one of these, here we go. So the blue marker, the blue icon that you can see here, is actually one of these side missions. And, well, most are, like the missions itself, are kind of logical. Some, well, not so much. So yeah, let's dive in and let's go see exactly what we need to do for this side objective that we can find, and all of the side objectives in the next couple episodes that we can find on the map. And I am gonna go land, upload, escape pod data. Yeah, let's land just exactly right on top of it. And let's take the usual, shall we? Bam, 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 bam. Ready? Let's go. I love it when there is good visuals on planets, because it's so beautiful. I understand that there sometimes have to be like planets with a bunch of... Yep. What I want to do. This is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, upload escape pod data. It's pretty obvious, guys. There's an escape pod here, as you can see. Like, they're sticking out of the ground. And the only thing you need to do is open up your strategy menu, and you can find the upload data. It's even blinking in the light, so it tells you basically what you exactly need to do. You press in the code, and then you basically wait in the vicinity. You cannot leave the vicinity, or the procedure will be broken up. So let's leave the vicinity for a second. And you see Mloentje is out of range. So because I'm out of range, it basically is not processing properly. Let's kill these. And make sure they don't call in resupplies, I would say, reinforcements. And then, yeah, you wait a little bit. Now, most of these side objectives that you can find are like just mini missions that are really, really fast to complete. There we go. And I'm gonna call in a resupply so I can stock up on everything. And yeah, mission completed. So really, really easy to do, guys. And the higher level you go, the more of these side missions you can find on your map. Like on Helldiver, I do believe you are most likely gonna find 3 or even 4 per map. So yeah, definitely look out for those. They're really easy XP points. What I'm gonna do next is basically, well, I'm gonna clear out this map. But while we clear out this map, there was a little bit of a controversy this week, right? I think everybody knows this already. Everybody and their grandmother knows this already. And honestly, guys, I have my trains of thought on it, and it might be... Don't interrupt me, dude. Thank you. Oh, let's reload. My train of thought might be a little bit controversial. Because, well, I see it as one way. Any publicity is good publicity. That is my train of thought, guys. Even if it's... Seriously, that didn't kill him. Even if it's bad publicity, it might still be publicity, right? And I saw the entire week long, like everybody else. I saw everybody like hyping, like, oh no, and big Discord, and oh my god, and what is happening, and Sony can't do this. And I was like, yeah, they can't do this, and they know this themselves. So if they know this, then the only thing they wanted to do is pull out a little bit of controversy, right? It's like I said, any publicity is good publicity, even if it's bad one. And we recently had, what was it? Escape from Tarkov. They basically did the same thing. They basically said, oh yeah, there's gonna be a new update. I do believe it was gonna be a new update or something. Yeah, the carcass here of the next new monster that is gonna be added, the next new bug that is gonna be added, most likely. But yeah, they said like, oh, there's gonna be an update, but you're gonna have to pay, what was it, 150 euros or something for it. And the entire community of the Escape from Tarkov was like, hell no, what the hell do you think you're doing? And then a couple days later, we're like, yeah, maybe we exaggerated a little bit and we're not gonna do it. And Sony was like, holy crap, this is so good publicity. Like, everybody was talking about Escape from Tarkov. And I can almost be certain that they got new players because of it. Now, Helldivers overall is a good game. It is reviewed as a really, really good game. But good news only spreads a certain amount, right? There is nothing more fun to talk about than talking about bad news. That is just fact, guys. There is nothing more fun to talk about than bad news. Let the laser take care of everything else for a second here. Yep, seriously? I said laser take care of everything. There we go. One more there. Nice, thank you. So, what did Sony do? Like, yeah, Helldivers is a well-received game and the player base loves it. What can we do to throw a little bit of controversy in there? And, like, something we can easily dismiss later on, because... well, basically, we do not want it to happen, but we're gonna make it seem like we want it to happen. You see where I'm getting at, right? Now, it did bring in a rather unfavorable result with Steam actually deleting, well, maybe not deleting, but actually removing the access to buy Helldivers from 170 countries that could not make a Sony account. So that is still kind of like, that is still bad, right? Like, if you're one of those people from one of those countries and your friend wants to play with you, they can't buy the game anymore. Does Steam remove them? So that is kind of a bad access, but I don't know, guys. I feel like all of this is just one major publicity stunt. All right, let's give in the code here for the launch ICBM. But yeah, that's kind of my train of thought, guys. Like, Sony just wanted to have publicity, and it didn't matter what publicity it was for Sony. Because they are known for their security system to be rather janky. What code is it? 99283. Okay, there we go. They were known for their security to be a little bit iffy. And they already know that they couldn't do this. They honestly, they couldn't. They would cut off half, well, maybe not half the player base, but at least like 1/10 of the player base that was playing this game. So they already knew, like, we can start this controversy and we can end it as fast as possible. Now, the funny thing about me is, like, yesterday, everybody, and again, the grandmother that has a YouTube channel, basically made a video. We won the war! What war? Sony had complete control over this. Sony said, even Sony and the developers said like, well, if you have any complaints, go to... Basically, they directly said... Well, they didn't directly say it, but they kind of meant it. Like, go to the Steam page and give a negative review. And what did the community do? 250,000 people gave a negative review. Like, we are not happy with this decision, and we do not agree with this decision. Like, everybody did it, and the result now is we are gonna get a cape. Yes, you heard it correctly. We are gonna get a cape with the stripes of how many people said, no, we do not agree with this situation. Like, that is how they're planning to play this out. It is such a good marketing scheme. Honestly, it's freaking incredible, guys, how well of a marketing this campaign is. First, you bring in a lot of controversy. Every YouTuber starts making videos out of the controversy. That's advertisement. Then you're gonna give the player base the means like, oh yeah, you were right, and we're gonna adjust this. Again, the player base is having control. Yeah, no, we don't have control, guys. Like, honestly, I can be wrong about this, and I kind of hope I'm wrong about this, but on the other side, I do feel that this is a possibility, that it is just one big marketing scheme from Sony, and it kind of worked out. Like, I am guaranteed that once a game comes out and there's like a lot of positive reviews and a lot of people are playing it, the attention to the hype dies down. And I do believe that this was like Sony's way of letting it hype a little bit more, right? I think that's basically what they did. So, do I agree with this? Yeah, no way I agree with this. Like, it's bad that they did it, and there's still like a bunch of countries where you cannot buy the game. So if you're playing in those countries, you cannot play with your friends because your friends can't buy the game anymore. So it's still not a good thing. Still remains we can go extract. But yeah, that's my 2 trains of thought on this matter, guys. It's sad that they had to do it like this, but on the other hand, I have to give them props. It is one hell of a marketing scheme. Like, it is just one hell of a marketing scheme. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up here, guys. If you want to see more of my Let's Play here in Helldivers, or any content that I might release from Helldivers or any other game on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.